Hey everybody, how y'all doing? All right. Sorry y'all had an issue with YouTube, so we getting into it. Appreciate y'all. And we're gonna go ahead and together. Just give me a second, just trying to get things together. If y'all don't mind. So YouTube just started acting goofy with me on Streamlabs. I'm like, just gonna go ahead and get into it. So we are on the last. We are on the last Animus portion of the game. So that's where we left off. Hope y'all had a good week. Look like we in the home stretch of the game. Not quite at the end, but almost there. Back with Shopkeep Johnny. Engine output up 20%. Dang. A 1,000 shots of everything right. Make sure I get let's see. Especially since now that I'm playing with them. All right. All right, we are good to go. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. Awesome. Elephant, plant elephant thing. Oh yeah, I need to sell some stuff. Thinking about it. We'll do that later. I ain't making up there. I'm trying to figure out where I gotta go. Do I make my way across there? Nah. Like, where am I supposed to go? Or am I supposed to go behind him or? I didn't mean to do that. Three hidden stones and then put them in the holes. And your sight's higher. It's like this right on the walls. Riding on the ball. The center stone will be your foothold. 4 steps south, 10 steps west. Get in the center pillar. It's back there. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to push it or? Okay. I'm trying. Oh, come on. Pushing it. Just one. All I'm trying to do is push it. All right, let's see. They check the back of the stone pillars. Let's see if it resets. I forgot what I did to make it up here. What do I have to do? Center on. I'm trying to remember what I just did. Like I'm doing it. What did I do? It's like I thought I did this. Dang, thought I was gonna have frog legs. Couldn't get it. So, like I had it at first. I should have stayed with the two things. You see, they get some other people instead of them. All right, we can get through this because I got two things. Check the back of the stone pillars. Center stone will be your foothold. Thought I was stuck on. It's almost like I'm stuck right there. Like, I'm trying to figure out how do I do this? I need to reset the game or what? flippers be flopping when they run. So that's what I have to do. Keep pressing X. Okay. Finally got it. Press X on. Figures. Fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit. If you keep moving forward, the path you will find. You see something. go. Oh, now what? Yikes, the ceiling is falling. Try this again. I'm jumping. This don't make no doggone sense. This don't make no doggone sense. I'm jumping. Show some courage and stand your ground. Seriously? Maybe I have to own it. It's like there's a switch on it. Step on it. I guess I gotta get the water level right. Figure it out. That's always, huh? With 7 marks on it. Oh, okay. Hey. this one. Maybe, I'm trying to think. It has to be, say I had E, I guess 3 and 7, so it's going to be, hopefully that's 8 steps. And then I do the 3 gallon. And hopefully 8 minus 3 give me 5, give me, no, I'm supposed to do this. Nope. Maybe I one more line. Okay. That's not 5. That's 1, huh? So it's 1, 1. If that's 1, 1 plus 3 will be 4, then 7, then 10. No. Okay. 1 7 is 8, right? That's 8, right? Okay. Then I push it. That's 3. Okay, it's a happy medium. 8 minus 3 is 5. Get it? Why is it not doing it for me? full, if that's what, 10 gallons, 10 minus 7, you'll see. It gotta be 10. So if that's 10, it's full. Okay, so if that's 10, let's take it away. That's 7. That's 4. And that's 1. Right? That's 1. Okay. Can't go no further than that, right? Oh, it did. Oh, I think I missed. I think I got it to 0. Let's try this again. Okay, so then if I press this, we can get to 8. About time. Okay, finally. So there is an animal relic in these ruins. So ancient people worship meaningless things too, huh? Who's that? What do you say? Say something I understand. Who are you? Get out of my head. Rico, are you okay? I've seen this shape somewhere before. What's that, Rico's gear? So it looks like it was your turn, Rico. Well, anyway, you'll soon see when we go outside. Whoa, what the? Hey, bro. Been a long time no see. Hey, is that you? What are you doing in that outfit? I was finally able to get super strict just like you, bro. Feels so good being one with your gear. Corellian did this for me. Anyway, just leave that gear Miss Ellie for me. Resistance is useless. I'm much too powerful for you now. What are you saying, Hammer? What? You're not handing him over? I see. Then I'll just have to use force to get the girl in the gear from you. Stop it, Hammer. Even you, champ, won't win against me now. Here I come. I have a really bad feeling. Should we get out of here? almost killed us. Man, one. It's messed up. That's my bro. Far too strong. You for just when I thought I for to beat you too. Hammer. Jim, promise me you'll go back to Nortu one day. You are the next in line to be the Kaiser. You do? Underestimate the power of my information network. But it's no use now. For a bit player like me, this is probably the end I deserve. Hammer! Hammer disappeared into the chasm with a look of satisfaction. Was he happy because he had been able to obtain it? His brief smile, is that the look of joy from obtaining power? Is that the look of relief from the pain that was brought upon him by his patient? Ultimately, we had no other choice but to defeat our friend Hammer for the sake of our own survival. Was there any way around it? I felt that fighting was so futile until now. Ellie cried continuously. She hated herself for not having the power to be able to do anything to help her. When I saw I couldn't help thinking, can no longer allow her to fight like this. Returned to Ignis, feeling that this had become much more than a bear. What do you want, Ramses? You didn't exist. I must get rid of you. Only then will I be able to beat him. What do you think you're doing, Ramses? That's absurd. Do you think you can neutralize my power? Of course he can. He was made to be able to do so. Krellian, surely you're not on their side now. Oh, really now? I don't care about a group of geezers who are so obsessed with clinging on to their dear little lives that they had to resort to turning themselves into data on a Soul 9000 in order to survive. That's not why. Your existence obstructs me from my goal. That's all. Haven't you been working for humanity's future, for humans to live longer? That is why I assisted you. Yes, that's right. I try to lead people my own way. That hasn't changed in the least. Krellian, what's gotten into you? Kill him, Ramses. Ah! So, Cain is dead. Yes. The final fate for one bound with everlasting flesh. If only he had just accepted our ideas too. Fitting in for someone who becomes so dominated by needless flesh. Excellent work, Krellian. Now there is nothing that can stand in the way of us accomplishing our objective. The animal relics have been awakened and aligned with their Animus. Damn. three of the 12 tribes of Israel: Dan, Joseph, and Gad. Hugas, Asher, Ramses, Judah, Sophia's Dinah. Now Asher, Zebulun, and Judah are also tribes, part of the 12 tribes of Israel. Dinah, on the other hand, no, but Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Issachar were already alive 500 years ago. That's the rest of the 12 tribes there. And finally, Graph's Naphtali. All of the animal relics have now been activated. The identity of the persona mask of the mother has also been cleared. The time has come. Now it is time to open the door to God's domain and attain the fleshly body and the wisdom of God. The time of the to carry us to new horizons. Yes, the time of the gospel has come. It's so funny looking at this game again with a fresh pair of 43-year-old eyes. Now, when I played this as a teenager, in like middle school, high school, I mean, you know, growing up in church, going to Sunday school and stuff like that, didn't really look at the biblical references. Now humans stole the awakening of God. Oh, that's the key. Suddenly, the howling erupted. Even the people who had not been mutated were being turned into wells. War cries, as if to call out to something. That was because Ramses had been manipulated into assassinating the emperor. Now, with nothing else holding him back, the ministry had put it to use key, the act of which was to alter those people who had been destined. Those people destined by God, regardless of whether surface dwellers or Solaris, began to change shape one after the other. The howling was the people who had filled the earth, calling out to God. Now, obviously, this is a God here, but once humans had filled the earth, God will awaken from his long sleep. The awakening of Mahana, the paradise in the skies, will soon follow. The true meaning of what the ministry had spoken, the true nature of that legend, was at last. This is what they meant when they said, once humans have filled the earth. Eventually, Mahana and the rest of God woke from a long slumber and began to rise, almost as it responded to the call of the people. It appeared before us in all its majestic glory. Thanks for the follow, Melly. Appreciate it. Solaris. Their ministry sent a massive force to obtain God. By now, neither the nation of Solaris nor the organization known as Gebra existed anymore. The only thing left was an innumerable accumulation of weapons. Solaris had been transfigured into weapons. The Gazelle ministry now reigned over them as their commanders. God's wisdom was falling into the hands of the ministry. We decided to assemble all the forces we could and head towards Maine. It was a perilous battle. There was no guarantee we would make it back alive. We were to carry out the plan at dawn. Hence, I had to stiffen my resolve concerning her. Wait a minute, you want me to stay here? No, come on. No, it's too dangerous. Why? I've been in many dangerous situations. This isn't the first time. I said no, we can't take you. Please understand. No, go. We've been fighting together all this time. And suddenly you're telling me not to go? I just don't get it. This isn't like any fight. It's a battle for the wisdom created by God. It's left life or death. Whoever controls it becomes the true dominator of the world. It's our ministry to bring the strongest possible troops. There's no guarantee we'll come back alive. That's exactly why I go. You don't have the slightest idea. What I don't understand. What don't I understand? If the enemy were only the ministry or mechanical weapons, it would be okay. But most of the enemies will be made up once were humans. Humans like you and I. I saw them at those facilities. Gears that were made out of humans. They were the same as we were. Could you now destroy them after knowing this? In order to save ourselves, can you truly say that you could kill those who were once our friends? So, still want to go now? Well, you can't even kill one person. You're present in the fight. You just get in the way. Hey, Faye, don't you think we cannot blame her? At least we should understand her feelings. How Ellie feels. She wouldn't have listened to me listen to me if I just said you're not coming. See how she's worked together with us for such a long time and all. People gathered in the sign need Ellie. She's got to realize how much people are dependent on her. Can't put her in a dangerous situation. The way you said it was a little harsh. Didn't have to be so cold. She was crying, you know. But I'm sure she realized it. I agree. Maybe you're the one who doesn't understand. Me? I don't understand. She wants to go to be with you, Faye, and yeah. Fine. I'd hold her tight and say, let's go together. Like that. Really? Oh, no. Young master. Overdo yourself now. Anyhow, why don't you go and ask her to come with you? Whether she'll or not, you should express your feelings in words. You really care about her. You have to go to express feelings, right? too late now. Everyone knows it. You're not being true to yourself, are you? I agree. Faye, say it. Straight out. Go ahead and say what you're waiting for. Don't run away, be a man and confront the go to the engine room, the old man will smack you one. Hey, stupid, it's the other room. Sorry about what happened, what just happened, forgive me, but I want to explain. For the first time, people both on Earth and Solaris, then not all of them are strong like the crew of the ship, the people that survive. Even we almost lose sight of our future in times, so you can imagine what people go through. Why people need someone like you to know as a light to us. You freed those people that have been used as tools by their ministry for hundreds of years. It was you. Now your body just doesn't belong anymore. That's why I can't let you be in any danger, and that's why I don't want you to fight anymore. It's funny, isn't it? We used to be enemies. Now we're together like this. In the beginning, I think I saw myself in you. In the overlap, you being in a similar situation as I was in. When I was with you, I didn't feel alone or apprehensive. That's why I thought I liked you. But it wasn't that. I simply didn't have the courage to look at my true self. I turned to you to run away from. I mistook that for love. But it's different now. I can face my own problems. I am me, and you are you. It has all become clear to me now. I also learned that I do need you. It's not because I need you as a sanctuary for problems. I need you because I truly love you. Ellie. I know what you're saying, Faye. I know why you're so for my safety. But you know, I'm scared. I fear we may never see each other again. I just have this feeling. No, it's not that. It's something completely different. It's as if I'm being torn apart by something I can't resist. That I'm no longer me. Even if you come back safely, it feels so uneasy. That is why I need to go with you. Bear to be away from you. I feel the same way. Ever since the time I met you in that forest, I think it's the same. I also run into you. But I have to solve my own problems. I can't throw my problems on you. There is another id is within me. I fear that at any moment it may awaken with me. You're the only one that has been able to keep me from giving you. It was because you were always by my side that I was still able to keep you from you. I promise you that I will return. So, that is, Ellie, I want you to be my reason to return, to be my home I can return to. Ellie, if you will wait to come back, even if we are in totally different places, as long as you will stay by my side, I know I'll be able to do anything. Oh, Faye. Are you going now? Yeah, sorry. Awakens. Awake all alone. All alone? Uh-huh. I was watching over you while I slept. And before I realized it was morning. Well, I'm off. Oh, yeah, do be careful. Yeah, I will. Oh, could you hold on to this for me? What is this? Is this a pendant? I don't know whose this. Seems it was on when I was brought in so high. Maybe mine, or it could be. It could be. Oh, nothing. You just hold on for me. I'll hold on to it for you. Thanks. Well, this is goodbye. Oh, fate. Yeah. Thank you. Well, you see, he got some before he left. Ellie, are you okay about this? Don't you want to be with him? Yes, but it's because I believe in just being close to a person is not itself an indication of love, is it? But in our science, they say it's 2 days you can't come and treat women like we are relics. Although it is true I don't help Bart and friends much anymore. That's not true. Everyone for them. Someone who protect the place they can relate to. You don't have the as a man, and you would not be them trying to toughen up as much as they can and then some. They're cute the way they do that, aren't they? Anyway, we have things we have to do too now. And while we do them, pray that everyone comes back safe. But no, to your own innermost feelings, everyone believes it. What's wrong? I knew it. Yes, that must be it. What? Ellie, it's like everyone says. It must be a reincarnation of Sophia. We have no way of knowing the sex teachings. But what I say, well, it's exactly the same as what Sophia always did. Yes, that might be it. The first time I visited here, I had the most amazing feeling. Here, sad, like I have visited here many times in my dreams. I know where each room is and what's in them. Just know I must be in a distant past. Before you had spoken of this, I would have brushed it off with a laugh. But now I can less believe it. Since I couldn't do that, probably trying to do now. Things you couldn't do. Yes, things I couldn't do. driving Solaris interceptor forces who took to the continent Animus. It was the central call of a colossal spaceship with a diameter of at least 40 kilts. Judging from the condition of the hull, he estimated the ship was thousands of years old. Was determined by examining the wreckage that some kind of about 10,000 years ago, which forced it to crash on the planet. Human beings that came to our planet from a far-off galaxy eons ago. Could it possibly have been that our ancestors were the passengers of this ship and had crash landed? Seeking God and His divine wisdom, which was said lie here in my hand, proceeded further. So it is almost like the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Time is strong, but Rico is strong. Something else. Alien form was partially wrapped and petrified, a giant grotesque being. It gave off an inexplicable air of intimidation. Perhaps it was more than just a gut reaction. Perhaps it was the fear of the absolute from the very depths of our inherited instincts. Healed himself? Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. yourself again. His energy, we're gonna just keep healing. All I can see is ouch. That's 3,500. Okay. So I gotta do a strong attack that's 5,000, perhaps. Let me save. Let me save this state just to be on the safe side. Ouch. $2,500. Oh good. He picked right. I was like, we picked Choo Choo, might have a hard fight. That was the ultimate power? Partially righted thing eventually self-disintegrates. Cavern that was big enough to swallow the whole capital of Ava. There were two gently glowing objects. It was a source of divine wisdom. It was Raza tree. And the cavern itself was a computer called Raziel. Crazy how they call ancient humans in the spaceship and all that heaven and God, God's wisdom and all that stuff. It's crazy. Of God hid within Raziel. He found unthinkable when he accessed it. A large, unmanned strategic weapon and its stallion of terminal interface weapons, traveling star system to star system, and a gargantuan mothership used to carry it. The creation of the Malak angel, God's army to reign in the vast universe, and a construction of a divine ark. These weapons were called Yabedi, an interplanetary invasion. The Zell ministry was pursuing was right here. According to the data, Rod organism just defeated. We're on the verge of accessing the data for an object called Zohar. True neural circuit and power source for controlling the entire system from a weapons mothership, like an all-seeing eye right there. When suddenly he appeared. The hidden data from Raziel's tree. Move away from there. This matter is far too weighty for the likes of you. Shoot. We were so close. We must protect you with our lives. Can't let them have the right. You handle them. Try to extract as much data as I'm able to. Anything goes to destroy this place. kill me. Guess I wasn't going to win that fight. I guess that's all you can take for now. Are you frustrated? But it's only natural. After all, you are imperfect. Imperfect? Yes, you are lacking now. The absence of wrath is an impediment to you utilizing your true strength. The drive to massacre and annihilate, the compulsion to destroy your opponent. Such wrath is powerful. By eliminating your goal, you attain the force of sublimation. That drive is very sublimation that is out the hidden powers within oneself, but into reason. Pressing your wrath and desire makes releasing your true power. You already know this. When wrath appears in your heart, the machine responded to your knife. What drew out such power from your machine was true the drive of your soul. It was your the mark of a natural-born assassin. You're wrong. That's absolutely untrue. I am not it. The time has come. I'll take your soul and draw power out to the limit. Enough. Huh? What are you stopping me for? He is bait. If you kill the bait, the precious bird we wish to capture will fly. You know, an important bird needed to fulfill my earnest desire. You understand, Lacan. Sutures. We shall crucify them in the land of Golgotha, to the west of here. Collect all the broken gears. Do y'all see that? Be like the Bible with Golgotha, place in the skull where Jesus was crucified. Oh, so many. When Faye and the others arrived at the deepest part of my hell, that's I will see after the newly mutating people in the sun. People mutating one after the other. Like some eternal nightmare that made me wonder just how long we would have. Are you okay? You haven't had any rest, have you? I can handle things on my own for a while. Why don't you go out for a walk? Thank you. I'll be alright. Keep busy so I won't worry about too much. Is that it? Hey, Ellie, what's that? This? Can I see it? Just as I thought, it's dependent of the sun. But why do you have it, Ellie? It's a phase. I'm holding it on to it for. It feels as I've always worn it. Hmm. Can you wear that? You look even more like Sophia. Really? Everyone won't get you anything, you know? Anyway, need to hurry up and test the new mutation. So assembler on those people over there. Can't afford further. Ah, oh no, something has happened to Faye and the others. Overcome by indescribable fear, I decided to ascend a Shabbat, which was stationed in the sun. Waiting me there was a transmission from Krellian. He told me that if I wanted to save Faye and the others, I'd have to come to Calcutta. Krellian wanted me. To save Faye and my other friends, I departed in the last Hypergear, left remaining in Shabbat. My precious fear of riding in this machine was surrounded by a desire to rescue the people dear to me. Are you serious about going in it alone? You told me to come by myself. I can't afford to break the agreement, so please stay behind and protect everyone here. But it's a trap. I know. Then why? If I do not go, many of them will be executed for sure. Crowley isn't concerned with anyone else but me. So what makes you think my oldest part of the bargain? A way of knowing that you can save your friends by doing this? No. There is suicide. It might be. But I've made it this far because of faith in others. Because they accepted me as their friend. If you go away, what about us? What about all the people who have assembled in the sun that you leave behind? Everyone's depending on you for spiritual support. People on the side will be fine. They can stand on their own feet without any support from me. This is also true of you all. But why do you do so much for them? No, I guess it's selfish, perhaps. Woman's prerogative. I'm not a holy of any sort, just a regular woman. I laugh. All the times I can resent others, I also try to love others. Loving whole masses of people at times. So most of the time, I'm in supreme bliss when I'm embraced by the man that I love. Giving what I am and receiving what he gives me. Become one flesh. So of course, you know they did it. And that's what they talking about. And that's in Genesis. Chapter 1. And became one flesh. Y'all know what becoming one flesh means. It is the moment when I'm one piece. I simply want to save the man that I love. Loss. I'm sorry for saying such selfish things. I'll go and do all that I can for my friend. So I want you to do whatever it is you can do for our friends. Well, I better get going now. Ellie? You idiot. Why did you come here? Krillion's after you. Forget about us. Run yourself. I came as I was told. I'm the only one you need. You have nothing to do. I don't care what you are, Ellie. Has been brought back to life in the present. So you came in an Omni gear. That too is her gear. Now me confirm something. I'll do what kind of treatment friends will receive on one condition. That you first defeat those two men that gear you came with. How about it? Forget it, Ellie. He's up to something. Don't accept it. Right, Krillin is not a man of his word. And he always has ulterior motives when he sweet-talks someone. Once more, these men are fighting machines created by Krillin. Their skills are immeasurable. They are not opponents you can handle by yourself. Do not take him up on his offer. Escape while you can. My, such harsh criticism. I'm not that poor. So what will it be, Elliot? You never try to flee now. It's not likely you will be able to. You see, half this whole area is surrounded by my guards. Wouldn't it be logical to take the choice where you still may stand a chance? No matter how slight it may be. Don't do it, Ellie. All right, then. I'll do what you say. Good. You're indeed my precious little bird. Now, get on with it. Give me a chance of escape, and I will fight. I don't care if it even costs me my life. They're too fast. Outmatched, even in my army gear. But I can't just... No, not like this. I can't lose. I must somehow stop moving. thought it had some sort of effect. Girl, that hurt. I'll get you back. What's wrong with you to underestimate our power? Getting no results. It can't be helped, awkward. It's about time. Down yet? It's to be expected. Multiple friends. I wouldn't be so surprised if the cockpit is a sea of blood. At worst, death. What the? There's no way you can stand after taking that much damage. Awkward? Why? How dare you, partner? No way! Emily! True awakening. Or just merely protecting her master. Either way does not alter the fact that she is the mother that I've been searching for. Now, men, recover that machine. Place it on the safety of the power. Use whatever it takes to preserve her life. Well then, I should be taking this girl with me. As for the rest, why don't you just wallow there pathetically while you meditate on your own lack of any real power? Pitiful. You can't even protect a single woman. It is not even worth the effort of putting a spineless wretch like you out of your misery. Ellie was taken away. As Krellian had told her, he was left alive. Was Krellian just keeping his promise? No, that can't be it. There had to be another real reason why he allowed us to live. And we had to find that out. Fleshly body of God has been recovered. The Animal and Animus have all been obtained. All that is left for us is to change into the Animus and become one with the Mother Persona. That is incorrect. What do you mean, Krellian? What did you just say? What are you doing? Krellian, have you gone insane? What are you doing to the memory banks? Touch them. We cannot survive without them. You were the only ones who could have activated the key. But now that it has been activated, I no longer need you. I'm having you all erased. How dare you? The only obstacle that kept me from my goals was Cain. He was the one of the people that was thus my greatest nemesis. But the only person who could terminate Cain was Cain himself. Rams is acting exactly as I predicted, killing Cain. Now, no one who can stop me. I'm not interested in your power or authority. Did you really think you were acting on your own free will? You are all just parts of the system, created only as weapons of oppression. You're just terminal interface weapons. We can become God, and you're... God? Who said you'd be a god? What impertinence! We are humans. We were created to be the terminal interfaces of God. What y'all think about that statement? I mean, made in the image of God to compare with terminal interfaces. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we define what a terminal interface is, that's kind of like what would be an interface? Kind of like a UI. I said before, I still think, yes, we definitely are made in the image of God, but I wouldn't call us to be a terminal interface. Interface, I'm thinking about a command line like command prompts or PowerShell, but the same for you who were once humans. Man cannot become God. We can only entrust ourselves to God. I agree with that statement. It's ridiculous going against the mother. I have not gone against her. This is the will of the other mother. You think you can eliminate us and still revive God? It can be done. Their genes in order to keep the world alive after the fall in the days of destruction. Those genes live on today within the humans, the vessels, and the recipients of their alignment, the Animus, and also their persona. By combining these with my nanomachines, humans will become the equivalent of you. Nah, we into some heavy stuff here. Machines of humans being having nanomachines inside. I don't want to get deep into the conspiracy of, the vaccines and stuff. Y'all know what vaccines I'm talking about, the 2020 vaccines. I'm just leave it there before somebody bans me again. But this transhumanistic view where folks want machines inside of them and become cyborgs, I think you get to the point where not only are you turning your back from God, it's like your full trust in machines and technology, almost like a cyberpunk situation. I mean, machines are tools. You've got to do work and stuff like that. But my thinking is it's become almost like that Matrix moment where Agent Smith says, Mr. Anderson, and he says, for you, that's when you're down. That's when you started your downfall. So yeah, you gotta be careful going in that direction. Actually, they may far surpass you in becoming worthy material, worthy terminal interfaces for God. So you're no longer of any use to me. Juice, the physical manifestation of God, only wants results. This means the means are insignificant to it. So this is my art plan, my Project Noah. Krillin. May all your worries cease. Rest in peace, ancestors of mortal man. Now it is just you and I, Sophia. I was powerless. All I could do was stand by and watch as it took Ellie from me. I was. What are you doing there? Oh, it's you. I wasn't able to beat Graf. Didn't stand a chance at this. It was obvious. It was impossible to try to beat a monster machine like that to begin with. And Ellie, why was she so dang foolish? Please don't let me run away. She had to have known it was a trap. Yes. as long as you continue fighting with that kind of attitude, that is. Huh? The reason you lost and that young lady was taken was because of your pride. Weren't you depending far too much on the power of your machine? Not to mention that new id power you're now able to control. What is Graf's source of power? His machine, his technique, his not think. It is his feelings. His heart, his feelings are dominated by his resentment and hatred of this world. That hatred is the source of power. Your feelings wasn't focused enough to fight off Graf. That is why you cannot win. Your feelings must be in the right place. That is strength. I am not surprised you lost, seeing as you do not understand. Wise man. That young lady, the only thing in her heart, her desire to save you all. She set aside her fear and piloted that machine. It was because she has such strong feelings all still alive. That is what I think. Of course you have been defeated. However, that doesn't mean it's over. Responding to her feelings. It is now your turn to save her. Is it not? Well, what are you gonna do? Fail? I'm going to... In order to save Ellie, we began desperate to search for her whereabouts. And 2 weeks later, we found her. Using the data obtained from Raziel's own nanomachine technology, Curly had begun to control archival. Its completion was imminent. To prevent its activation and to rescue Ellie, it for archival. You again? Are you girls thinking of going in there too? Don't get any wrong ideas there. We're here to help our commander. Yang and Crab have been manipulating his emotions for the sole purpose of eliminating the Emperor. We simply want to free the commander from those bonds so that he can be saved. It's not for the sake of the world, but for the sake of your girlfriend. We have no intentions of fighting on the same side as you. Fine. Your own battles to fight, we have ours. Let's leave it at that. But things get out of hand, you head back. We'll handle them. Make you eat those words. You wait and see. Entered the inside, fighting back units of weapons that self-regenerated through the use of nanomachines, headed for the central core. Disappear before us. Oh, cool. Looks like this shaft somehow connects to the outside. Go ahead and turn back. Yeah. Alright, let's see about these gear items. Sure they have. We need more gas. $50 does take a lot, so it's gonna be. Oh, it's about time. Seriously, I thought I was there to say it's probably gonna be another battle here. A little bit over time, y'all. Just a little bit over time. We're gonna try to. I guess we got another battle. They say Rams. Rams is right. I've been waiting for you, Faye. Ramses. Faye, if only you had been born. We're gonna settle this now. Stop it, Ramses. What reason is there to continue fighting? Who are you fighting for? You always have a bone to pick with me. Tell me why. It is all because of you. If only you had come and destroyed my prospects in life. My life was given to me within a nanoreactor in Krelling's laboratory. To be born as a superior being above all humans, but then this time, your body is young. The previous one got two. And the name, Karen. Individual names have no meaning to me. So, what brought you here? Is that thing inside the nanoreactor? Huh? Oh. Recognition code 080819. The Emperor's been told is a prototype for an artificial contact. What's its status? It has entered the so-called first stage. From now until binding, its growth will be 7 times faster than that of any ordinary human. It will be a little difficult to control. It's a replica, so that is to be expected. It is moving. Can it hear us? Yes, it already has a will of its own. Then, better wait. Let us display. We do not need this. We have my child. My child will be 4 this year. Your having a child is significant. Yes, I checked it out. There's no mistake in contact. What's its name? My child's name is Fate. So, understand what this means. The corresponding antitype is, yes, probably already born somewhere. The final one. Then this is worthless. Yes, totally useless. Chase after it, boy. Love that's unattainable for you, no matter how hard you try to pursue it. Till then. Because of your existence, I was discarded. I was destined to be the representative of God, having the might of the Empire. I was destined to be the ultimate existence, having the power to exercise absolute control over all. But I lost it all because of you. My mother. How do you know her, Ramses? Please stop this. Commander, if what you say is true, then there is even more reason not to fight. You were just used by Krellian and silence. Even you dare to censure me? I saved you from merely coming to tell something, and now you turn on me? You are mistaken. Only think of your best interests. Silence! Ultimately, I can only help myself. I am the only one that can correct this. See it for you, on guard, cause here I come, Faye. Is that emphysema? Sound like emphysema, like that's what they meant to say. Here we go. This? What is this? Is where Cole was born and where his hatred of you was forged. Who's there? Of course, it gotta be Miang. What is this? That's Ellie. would have liked to be able to commend you for here, but your efforts were all in vain. The resurrection of Zeus is imminent. Sacrificing this girl will bring about the God. What are you talking about? Why does Ellie have to be sacrificed? There's no need for you to know, for all of you will end here. So I need to use it again. I do, boys. Oh, let me save. Defense up, huh? Tangle. Ouch. Get from him. Okay, didn't take that much that time. Aren't we powerful? Well then, let's start over from the beginning again. You think you beat me this time? What the? Thought I defeated you. Unless you can't decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand a chance. Normal attacks are futile against one who has ability to regenerate using nanomachines. has come for the Great Awakening. What's this? Our Xenogears. Dang, what's going on? Huh? Hey, is that... No, that's not it. Is that our animal relics? Is it trying to detach the animal relics from our Xenogears? Seems the animal relics have fallen into... This is the training of the animal relics. To attain their respective animus and return to the persona. The animal relics are really one set of parts that make up Deus, the physical manifestation of God. They retain their original powers of function, aligning themselves with their partner. An Xenogear that has lost its respective animal relic is but a puppet. It becomes a vessel or container in which there are no contents. And this girl was too destined to become one with God. You see, Ilium is really one of the parts of God as well. What are you talking about? Put simply, you serve to help bring parts of God together. You're a bunch of stupid fools. This is as if we're all clowns. You believe the legend of how and the universe was created, but the ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to serve purposes. That's a lie. How can that be true? I think you'll find that your friends Xenogears are all dead too. I'm talking about your friends who split up into the different... There were all parts of God that were assembled in the past, but again, all are gathered here. Yes, it's indeed the time for the resurrection of God. What was it all for? Everything I... Ramses? It's just you. What are you doing here, Gar? About me, my existence, what was its purpose? There was only one purpose to your existence, to eliminate Emperor Cain. Cain's become too much that of humans. He was too concerned about them. He had forgotten his mission to revive God. That's why you were created. You were only made to remove our main hinder, Cain. But as the original living being, Cain had absolute power. Make you turn on Cain. It was necessary to focus your mind on a single point. However, artificial life form mentally unstable. That's why we use phases. That is the source of your strength, and you have excelled superbly at fulfilling our expectations of you. But we no longer have any use for you. You're a piece of trash. Being the reject you are, why don't you just leave? What was I for? What was I for? What the You aren't even human. What to do with the lot of you? Well, can't just kill you all, seeing as you have served so well. So as a reward, I'll allow you to sacrifice to be assimilated into Deus, along with this girl. Ramses. Good. This is how I wanted a car. I am faded, so as to not be able to kill myself. Now, wishes have come true. Thanks to you. Meow. Sorry we're late. I'll be broke down. Anyway, hurry up and save Ellie. I know. Hang in there, Ellie. Letting you down now. Gah. Faye! Now you're in there. She took my gun. Why did you do that, Ellie? Ellie, what happened to you? How could you? Tell me she's been brain. It has nothing to do with brainwashing. My body is composed. Not only for my child, but also the unified. So don't be surprised this much damage can be caused rather quickly. Unified. That girl, Elliot, our mother. Yes, I am the mother of all humans. Ellie! What are you babbling on? Snap out of it, Ellie! You're as tense as usual, but I don't blame you. So be it. I'll explain to you all about it. Oh God, it's an interplanetary weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. Created as an automatic weapon, which could act upon its own will to take control of the targeted planet. But you should have known this much from looking at the... Anyway, during the test run, Deuce became uncontrollable. It released its power and annihilated a whole planet. Measurable power with too much threat, and henceforth shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary immigrant passenger ship to be transported to the planet. Because of this disassembled Zeus resisted and tried to take over the passenger ship that transported it. As a last line of defense against escape, unexpectedly destroyed the whole, sending it crashing to this planet. Deuce said it wouldn't be able to get away from the explosion or imminent impact, so it detached its core from the Solar power reactor. Solar? It's so hard. It drives all the gears on this planet. It is the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in our gears. Also the source of our ether power of this planet utilize. By utilizing energy displacements cause our temperature phenomena. This is so hard to modify our ability to produce infinite amounts of energy. Are you saying all our energy comes from that one power reactor or engine? There's more. The core that was attached from Zohar, the biological computer, Kanamoni, to this primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support plant that can generate organic material. You prepare for itself a genetic-based system the day when Medusa will be resurrected. Thus, the first humans were created from and the elders of the Gazo ministry. You say the Emperor and the Geezers were people born from juice? Do you know why the Gazo ministry desired the animal relics and bodies? The history. Before becoming human, the body of the ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made up juice. There were two types of organic elements. The female type was called Anima. The male type was called Animus. They were also with the added ability to become mobile weapons by merging with as terminal interface weapons for Deuce. In other words, those ideas you were using were one form of such weapons. The ministry, which were Animus, to become one again with their separated anima at the time of the resurrection of Goa. I'm saying resurrection, really talking about a big energy core machine. But in a war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. It was then they decided to extract their own genetic factor. Certain individuals with their human descendants with character-appropriate sets of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima key. Descendants? Then we're all... Yes, you humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazelle. They were born from the persona, gave birth and propagated. They followed their inbuilt program to someday resurrect and reduce. All the people in the world were created so to resurrect Deuce? Yes, it wasn't just to restore its old body, but that half of Deuce is constructed of biological parts. Remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who were destined. Humans are parts for God. Why would they keep this monstrosity, this AI generator going? Yes, almost all the people become parts for Deuce. The people gathered here are all different. You could say you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. In actuality, there wasn't enough parts for Deuce. But Krellian compensated for what was lacking. The reduction in the number of parts was due to humans living through multiple generations. But that deficiency in the human factor was made up for by the nanomachines created by Krellian. Not only that, these nanomachines added additional functions, thus evolved into the perfect weapon. Again, false God. How does God evolve? And again, this ain't no God, it's just a big AI energy generator that was created. So I don't know why they keep calling it that. Really? What has happened? Why do you know all of that? I ain't. The keeper of time, the representative of our god, Zeus. I was born to guide the people toward the path of the resurrection of Zeus. That's ridiculous. You're limited in your ability to understand. The X factor exists within all women. The one who transcends the generations, the caretaker of humans. The previous one dies. Somewhere another being is awakened. It is programmed in all women's DNA to be there. Who inherits the duty is just a matter of probability, fate. That being over there and our same existence, we are all parts of Zeus, all caretakers of humans. Let us end this discussion now. Zeus has awakened. One of the parts that compose Zeus. Hence, I must become one with him. Ellie, why did it have to be you? Why did it not happen earlier? It's still not enough for her to just have awakened. Although she may be weak, she still isn't the true being. The true being? Let's go, Krelly. The vanquishes planet civilization and return it to how it was. Then I can complete unification with the final fragment used the Solar modifier. The power region fell upon his planet and became our genesis and our apocalypse. Unification of civilization? What is the purpose of doing that? The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That is why they must be eliminated. I'm just programmed in this way. It is time for the awakening of the true mother. Hey, Ellie. Farewell, Faye. May you have a peaceful awakening. Ellie! Wait, Faye! Do not release the system! Satire, wait! We endanger ourselves. Let's get out of here for now. Alright, y'all. That is going to be my time. Appreciate you watching. Thank you again, Belly, for the follow on Kick. Appreciate it. Everyone else, it's your first time watching. Consider following me on the streaming platforms. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, X, Discord, Rumble, Trovo, if you use that, and Instagram. My schedule, I stream Wednesdays 6:30 to 9:30. Y'all see I done went over tonight. It's already 10:11. And then Sundays are my long days. I stream from 2 to 8, so 6 hours. Most of the time, a little over 6 hours on Sundays. I play mostly RPGs and single player games. I do fighting games every once in a blue moon, racing games every once in a blue moon, and platformers like Sonic and Mario every once in a blue moon. I'm on a retro kick right now, even though I love to play 007 First Light and Claire Obscura 33. Kind of on a retro kick right now. So, Xenogears with a set of fresh eyes. When I did play the game, I played the game back in 99 or 2000. So, how old was I in 99, 2000? I think I was like 17 in 2000. Yep, yeah, I was 17 in 2000. So, it's good to see this game with a fresh pair of eyes. It's crazy how you had this big false god at the end of the game. They still call it God, even though it was created by humans. But it just goes to show how it's almost like the human experience. People looking for something to revere, looking for something to worship, looking for something to idolize, even if it's false. Kind of the overarching theme I get with this game. And then Krellian has, this God complex so bad. So hopefully, Lord willing, on Sunday we can go ahead and try to beat the game, because I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to the end. So Sunday, hopefully we'll beat the game, and we'll start with Xenosaga. I want to play Xenosaga 1, 2, and 3. So that's been sitting collecting dust. So I would like to dust off the games and play it, or I might play something else. We'll see. That's what I'm thinking about. Anyways, appreciate y'all watching. I have some affiliate links. I got VidMuse AI. That's how I make my anime OP and ED, the ED you about to see. Check me out on Suno. Suno is how I make AI music. Music sounds pretty good. You'll hear that in the ED as well. Also check out Monopoly on Monopoly Mobile, Marvel Strike Force, and also Factor. Factor is good way to do some meal prep or get you a quick lunch and stuff you bring to work. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Have a blessed week. Lord willing, see y'all again Sunday. Later.
We rise and here we start.
Yeah. Started in the valley where the doubts ran deep. Couldn't see the path, couldn't get no sleep. But he said walk by faith, not sight, just breathe. Now I'm cutting through the eyes like a unsheathed blade. Got a squad by my side, we don't break, we train. When one falls down, we all feel that pain. Pride bros, 27, 17 in my mind. Now sharp as iron, we refine, we align, you heard me.
When the mask comes off and the fear shows through, I remember who I am and who I'm tied to. I ain't sharp as iron, but burning through the heart. Lit up my heartbeat, put courage in my heart. When the world says fall, he's tearing chains apart. I ain't sharp as iron, we rise and here we start.
Yeah, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Psalm 23 echoing under my breath. Enemies surround, but my table got grace on my plate, I'm not losing yet. Linked up with the real one, same faith, same flame. We don't chase clout, we just praise. Try just a boss fight, level up the soul. With God in the party, we never losing control. You feel me?
When I stumble, you still hold on.
When I'm weak, that and you're strong.
Yeah, in the chaos, you're my song. Together we stand, we've been sharpened all along.
Sharpen up, from the seventh ward to the pearly gates, we still shine bright. Got the dimmers, but we bounce back every night. Got that Holy Ghost bounce, watch the whole crew at night. Iron sharpens iron, say it with me. Sharpen up, that's right. We don't fold, we don't break, we just set. We scar with the story, every test made us great. Squad deep in the faith, hands up, let it radiate. Load it to the world, God refining, you heard me.
Sharpen iron,
Sharpen up,
burning through the dark.
burn it up, burn it up.
God lit up my heartbeat,
Courage, courage,
put courage in my heart.
courage. courage.
When the world says fall.